todos. Section 3.3 is the present tense of regular ER and IR verbs. As I have said before, the infinitive in Spanish always ends in an AR, an ER, or an IR. In English, the infinitive is the verb with the word to in front of it. To walk, to talk, to think, to write. You should have already learned your AR verb endings. O, as, a, amos. Ignore the vosotros form and just use an twice. We don't do this form at all. O, as, a, amos, an. The ER and the IR verbs are very similar, except they're OSA, amos, NN. The only difference in the IR verbs from the ER verbs is OSA, imos, NN. The difference is right here in the nosotros form. It goes from amos to imos. You need to memorize these. The nice thing about Spanish is, if you didn't master the AR verbs, you get another chance. Now you can master it working on your ER and IR verbs. Just make sure that the verb ending agrees with the subject of the sentence. Now if we take a look at, let's see, got to get rid of this arrow. If we take a look at hablar, comer, and vivir, two very commonly used AR, ER, and IR verbs. Hablar, you've already learned a lot, means to speak. Comer means to eat. We all like to eat. Y vivir means to live. Now you can say, I live in Morganton or I live in Valdez. You don't have to just say, I am from North Carolina. Yo vivo en Morganton. So, very similar patterns here. I speak would be hablo. I eat, como. I live, vivo. The verb ending tells you what the subject is. You speak, hablas. You eat, comes. You live, vives. Now, he, she, or the usted, the you formal form, will just be habla, come, or vive. The nosotros form, which is the we form, is hablamos, comemos, and vivimos. And then the ustedes, which is you plural, or the ellos form, they're all the same. Hablan, comen, y viven. And once again, we do comen y viven. That is about as hard as it gets, but you have to be careful. You have to know what the subject of your verb is, and make the ending of the verb agree with the subject of the sentence. That ending says it all. Often in Spanish, they won't put yo. They will just say hablo. So when you see that, you know to translate it, I speak. Hablas is always you speak. It can't be anything else. Hablamos will always be we speak. Now, habla y hablan can be many things. So, if the subject is not already understood, it will often be stated in the sentence like Juan habla, or mi hermana habla, or ella habla. But you have to be careful, because even with the habla form, sometimes, because we already know who we are talking about, they do not restate the sentence, the subject of that sentence. So, if you need any help with anything, shoot me an email, give me a call. Take care.